The sun feels permanent. Every sunrise feels guaranteed. Every morning, light returns to the surface of Earth exactly as expected. Plants turn toward it. Oceans absorb its warmth. Clouds glow beneath it. And every form of life on our planet depends on its energy in some way. But imagine something impossible. The sun disappears, not explodes, not fades away slowly, simply vanishes for one single minute. Today, we explore what would really happen if the sun suddenly disappeared for 60 seconds and then returned. At first, nothing changes. This is because sunlight does not reach Earth instantly. The sun is so far away that its light takes around 8 minutes to arrive here. That means if the sun vanished right now, Earth would continue receiving sunlight for several more minutes. The sky would remain bright. The oceans would still reflect sunlight. People would continue walking through ordinary daylight, completely unaware that the sun was already gone. But then the 8th minute arrives, and suddenly daylight ends. Not gradually, not like sunset. The light simply disappears. The sky turns dark almost instantly. Stars appear above Earth in the middle of the day. The moon vanishes into darkness because it no longer reflects sunlight. And for a brief moment, the entire planet experiences something no human civilization has ever witnessed before. A true daytime night. But the most important change is not the darkness. It is gravity. The sun contains almost all the mass in the solar system. Its gravity holds Earth in orbit. And just like sunlight, changes in gravity also travel at the speed of light. So, roughly 8 minutes after the sun disappears, Earth finally feels the loss of the sun's gravitational pull. At that exact moment, our planet stops orbiting. Instead of moving in a curved path around the sun, Earth begins traveling forward through space in a straight line. The entire solar system becomes unstable instantly. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and every other planet begin drifting away along their own independent paths. For 1 minute, the solar system effectively stops existing as a gravitational system. Now imagine standing on Earth during this moment. Would people feel the change directly? Surprisingly, no. There would be no sudden jolt, no violent shaking, because Earth itself continues moving smoothly through space. Gravity on Earth still exists. The atmosphere remains attached to the planet. The oceans stay in place. But something psychological changes immediately. The sky. Humanity has never experienced a completely dark daytime sky on a global scale. Cities would activate emergency lighting. People would flood into the streets looking upward. Astronomers would desperately attempt to understand what happened. And for 60 seconds, the entire planet would face the same terrifying question. Where did the sun go? Now consider temperature. Many people imagine Earth would freeze instantly, but that would not happen. Earth's atmosphere and oceans store enormous amounts of heat. 1 minute is far too short for the surface temperature to collapse dramatically. The planet would cool slightly, but not enough for humans to notice immediately. The upper atmosphere, however, would react much faster. Without solar radiation, conditions high above Earth begin changing almost instantly. Now imagine the effect on satellites. Most satellites rely on solar panels for power. Fortunately, they also carry batteries. For 1 minute, most systems would continue functioning normally. But instruments monitoring the sun would suddenly go silent. Space agencies across Earth would detect something impossible. Now consider plants. Photosynthesis stops immediately without sunlight. But plants experience nighttime every day. 1 minute without sunlight causes no serious damage. The same is true for most ecosystems on Earth. Animals would become confused by the sudden darkness. Birds might begin searching for shelter. Nocturnal animals could emerge unexpectedly. But biologically, most life on Earth would survive the event itself. Now imagine the oceans. The sun drives weather patterns across the planet. It powers evaporation, creates clouds, moves winds. For 1 minute, the engine behind Earth's climate shuts off. But atmospheric systems contain momentum. Storms continue moving. Winds continue flowing. Clouds remain in the sky. Earth's climate does not instantly collapse. Now let us think even bigger. What happens to the solar system itself? Without the sun's gravity, every planet begins moving independently through space. But after 60 seconds, the sun suddenly returns. Its gravity reaches the planets once again, and the solar system attempts to stabilize. Most planets would return to nearly the same orbital paths as before, but not perfectly. Tiny orbital changes would occur across the solar system. Astronomers would detect these differences immediately. The event would permanently alter orbital mechanics by a very small amount. Now imagine humanity after the sun returns. Daylight suddenly reappears. The sky becomes bright again. Shadows return. The moon lights up once more. And for a moment, Earth looks normal again. But psychologically, nothing is normal anymore. Human civilization would never forget those 60 seconds. Scientists would analyze every satellite recording, every telescope observation, every gravitational measurement. Religions, governments, and cultures across the world would struggle to explain what humanity had witnessed, because for 1 minute, the most stable object in human existence disappeared from the sky. And perhaps the most fascinating part is this. The sun already controls almost every major system on Earth. Climate, weather, seasons, ocean currents, plant life, the water cycle, even the timing of human civilization itself. Every sunrise quietly powers the world around us, and most of the time we barely think about it. Right now, sunlight is traveling across space toward Earth, crossing millions of kilometers through darkness, warming the atmosphere, lighting the oceans, and making life possible on our small planet every second of every day.